Evander Holyfield. You probably know him for the ear he lost to Mike Tyson, or maybe for his legendary battles against boxing greats like Lennox and Riddick Bowe. But what if I told you these moments are just the tip of the iceberg? Holyfield's life is packed with twists, triumphs, and tragedies that even Hollywood couldn't script. From growing up in poverty to becoming a 4-time heavyweight champion and facing challenges that would break most men, his story is one you can't miss. And yes, we'll dive into the infamous ear-biting incident later, so stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see why Evander Holyfield is more than just the real deal. He's a true boxing legend. Evander Holyfield was born on October 19, 1962, in the mill town of Atmore, Alabama. The youngest of 9 siblings, he grew up with a significant age gap between him and his older brothers and sisters. Later, his family relocated to Atlanta, Georgia, where he was raised in the challenging environment of the Bowen Homes housing projects, a neighborhood plagued by crime. Holyfield started boxing at just 7 years old, quickly making his mark by winning the Boys Club boxing tournament. At the age of 20, Holyfield represented the United States at the 1983 Pan American Games in Caracas, Venezuela, where he secured a silver medal after a tough loss to Cuban world champion Pablo Romero. The next year, he reached new heights. Holyfield became the National Golden Gloves champion and earned a bronze medal in the 1984 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. His Olympic run ended in controversy, though. A second-round disqualification in the semifinals against New Zealand's Kevin Barry left fans questioning the decision and wondering what might have been. Thus, Holyfield stepped away from his amateur boxing career with an impressive record of 160 wins and 14 losses and turned pro in 1984. In his professional debut on November 15, 1984, Holyfield fought against Lionel Bayard, alias the Boiler. His record at the time was 9 wins and 1 loss. Both fighters landed some good punches and exchanged some heavy blows. But in the end, Holyfield outclassed his opponent and won by unanimous decision. After the successful debut, Holyfield met some fighters who were outdone by his unmatched skill and dominance in the ring. Men like Fred Brown, Mark Rivera, and Rick Myers couldn't survive the early rounds. Anthony Davis was the first one to test Holyfield's chin with some heavy hands, even wobbling him with a precise left hook. Therefore, Davis tried to end the fight by turning Holyfield into a living punching bag. But he recovered quickly and continued to fight as if nothing happened. Now the tide turned, and Davis got wobbled and turned into a punching bag himself. Because of this, the referee had no choice but to stop the fight and start the 8 count.
Davis in trouble. Davis is trying to hang on. Just getting a grip on him, and now he's taking more punishment. And a standing 8 count by the referee.
After Davis got up, he tried to counteract with Holyfield, but he was sent to his knees, and the fight ended in Holyfield's favor. If you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more legendary boxing stories. The next fighter who came to get his beating was Chisanda Moody, the recent title challenger with an impressive 28 wins, of which 15 came by knockout. The first round started a little bit slowly because both men tried to find out the weaknesses of their opponent. Once both found their rhythm, they began trading combinations. In the last seconds, Holyfield began to unleash powerful punches at Moody.
In the first of the scheduled 10-rounder, an impressive finish to round 1 for each.
In the third round, Holyfield got more aggressive, and Moody got knocked down, leading to the end of the fight. Another win was a real deal.
And Moody in danger. Moody absorbing another right hand. Moody backing up. Holyfield still stalking him. Moody, for the moment, weathering that brief storm, but another good right hand got in between the leather.
You see the durability here of Moody. He's not the kind of fighter traditionally who has been able to be knocked out with one punch. You have to put punches together like Holyfield has done right there, and this fight is over.
In the spring
Here's
of
Dwight Muhammad Qawi live in his
Evander
dressing room,
Holyfield
reflecting, thinking ahead.
veteran
Instead, addendum to
Mike
that story we just
Qawi
saw, his brother
for the
Stanley,
WNBA
that he visited Rahway with
known
once,
as the
is now
Camden
behind
Buzzsaw.
bars at Rahway as a
Qawi entered
repeated
the ring
offender.
with an
And now
impressive
making
record,
his way into
26
the arena
wins and just
is
2
Evander
losses.
Holyfield. Remember,
Boasts
this is
more
his
knockouts
hometown.
than
He rings
Holyfield
into the
has
ring with him a
professional
record of
fights.
11 and
Fans
0 with 8
anticipated a
knockouts.
thrilling
And the
matchup.
crowd could be a big factor for him today.
Holyfield started strong, bouncing on his feet and throwing quick combinations, but Qawi's relentless pressure and a solid defense made every round a battle. Despite landing countless punches, Holyfield couldn't slow Qawi. He smiled through the onslaught and kept moving forward. As the rounds progressed, the fight turned into a grueling war, testing both men's endurance. Holyfield, unaccustomed to such a long fight, began to show signs of fatigue, but he continued landing sharp left hands and powerful uppercuts.
Effective punch. Still, as you see, when he has the opportunity, trying to...
Evander uses the shoulder to back Dwight up to get himself punching.
12th round, Qawi backed Holyfield against the ropes with heavy punches. Holyfield fought back with precision shots.
And Holyfield, as he has, coming out strong in the early part of the round. Teeing off on the head of Qawi. Qawi trying to cover up.
The final round drew a brutal display of heart and determination, but neither fighter really backed down.
Both fighters are going to let him very tired. He is just...
What's up? A big right that really stunned Qawi. He stuttered. But now, look at him. Still, fire left in his eyes and in some of his punches.
I think that was the experience.
After an exhausting 15 rounds, Holyfield emerged victorious by split decision, claiming the WBA Cruiserweight title just 18 months into his pro career. The bout was later hailed as the Cruiserweight fight of the decade. But this rivalry didn't stop there. A year after this legendary fight, Qawi wanted his titles back, and a rematch was settled. Holyfield, who in this time faced former team member Henry Tillman and Ricky Parkey and absolutely demolished them, knew that he got stronger and accepted this fight without fear. The first round started like in the first fight, and the two charged at each other without fear. This time, Holyfield didn't want to make this a long night. He pushed his opponent against the ropes in round 2, and he felt that could win this fight.
At Rahway State Prison, where he served 5.5 years. Here is Holyfield. Again on the attack this round.
Therefore, in the third round, Holyfield trapped Qawi inside the corner and finally knocked him out in the fourth round. In the following years, Holyfield faced legends like Buster Douglas and Burt Cooper, who both got knocked out by the real deal.
Now Holyfield rips another uppercut and Cooper standing stock still. This could be it now. Only 15 seconds to go in the round. Not much time for Evander. Cooper staying right there. Target practice, but he's not going to get him. I don't think he's going to get him.
On November 13th, 1992, Holyfield faced Riddick Bowe. Both fighters had a perfect record. One should lose his own. This was the beginning of a 3-fight rivalry, one of the best rivalries in boxing history. If you want to know more about this rivalry, check out my video about Bowe versus Holyfield. November 9th, 1996 was the day where Holyfield's abilities would be tested. On this day, he had the WBA title fight against Mike Tyson, who got out of prison just a year before. Since then, Tyson had knocked out every opponent with such aggression that everyone feared him, but not Holyfield. As the fight started, Tyson unleashed such brutal punches that Holyfield knew that this would be a tough fight. Both traded such hard punches that even the referee was scared. Tyson got Holyfield in trouble by hitting him with a powerful right to the body, followed by a devastating uppercut. Both gave everything to win this fight and overcome themselves. Round 5 went for Tyson. Holyfield knew that, and in round 6, he caught Tyson with an uppercut that sent Tyson to the canvas. Now, Tyson was pissed and got more aggressive. The following rounds were very entertaining, and both didn't seem to be tired.
instinct right now. This crowd can.
And here is where corners save you or lose you. If Jay Bright
The scorecards in terms of an accidental foul.
Intelligence in this fight.
Then the wonder happened. Holyfield snuck a sharp right into Tyson's face. Now Holyfield smelled victory and unleashed heavy punches, but Tyson got saved by the bell. In round 11, Holyfield continued his hunt and defeated Tyson by technical knockout. The whole crowd was shocked. Tyson wanted revenge, therefore a rematch was set for 7 months later. Tyson wanted to kill Holyfield in this fight and showed no mercy. Like in the first bout, the two frequently found themselves clinching. Because of this, Holyfield knocked his head into Tyson's face, leading to a cut over his right eye. Therefore, Tyson got even more aggressive and tried to finish Holyfield.
Showing his strength. A sense of urgency here by Tyson.
And that's the old Tyson we.
Then, the famous incident happened, where Tyson bit Holyfield in the ear and pushed him into the ropes.
He got bit, I think.
Evander Holyfield, look out, he's pushed right here. Above us.
The fight continued, but after Holyfield got bitten for the second time, the fight was stopped. Tyson was disqualified. He didn't care and still tried to assault Holyfield. More than 10 men were needed to stop Tyson.
Tyson's trying to get at Holyfield again, I believe. It is
And they're still fighting in there.
to biting tactics, and he still wants more as he's being held back by Richie Giacchetti.
After this spectacular fight, Holyfield faced another legendary boxer, Lennox Lewis. The first round started a bit slow and both traded some light jabs. At one point, Holyfield seemed to forget he was in a boxing match and attempted a double leg takedown on Lewis. The following rounds were a good exchange of punches, but in round 3, Holyfield managed to push Lewis against the ropes.
Prophecy. Does Lewis get a chance with the right hand? The puncher's gloves. It's like a pillow. Holyfield landed a left hook inside and lands a right hand, and Lewis is stunned. Evander attacking, trying to fulfill the prophecy.
Lewis managed to turn the tide, and now Holyfield got pushed against the ropes.
Holyfield stunned against Holyfield on the defensive. Right hand lands again. Thunder in round 5 for Lewis. To the body. Following Ritter as he played possum, George. He's hurt. Yeah, he's had some body punching and they hurt. And the uppercut landed flush.
The two continued to exchange some good blows. The fight was very balanced, and in the end, it was declared a draw.
He's following it almost to the tee, but Holyfield lands a big left hook as Lewis carelessly drops his right hand. Getting a